Hi guys, this is Don again with Thunderbird Outdoor Adventures, and today I want to go over part 2 of the basic bushcraft course, and I'm going to go over the cutting tool today. What I'm about to show you several different types of cutting tools, and briefly go over, touch on some of the theory behind a few of them, and the pros and cons of some of them. First of all, your blade needs to be constructed of a high carbon steel if possible. That way, if you're going to use it for combustion also, you're giving off a very healthy spark to catch your char cloth or your tinder bundle or whatever it is. It allows for a hotter spark when used with the ferro rod or on the flint. Needs to have a 90 degree on the spine. Now what this is for is whenever you strike a ferro rod, that's what it's doing, is it allows that edge to strike on the ferro rod. Rather than having a spine with a slight curve on it, you may not even notice it, it'll just roll down the ferro rod. Can also help you to rub fibers off wood if you want to make your tinder bundle out of that. It needs to be a minimum of 5 inches long, like this K-bar right here, one of my favorite bushcrafting knives. That'll allow batoning through a minimum of 3-inch diameter wood in case your wood is wet and you need to get to the dry center, or if you're looking to make kindling out of it. It'll also give a lot better control when processing smaller wood pieces. It needs to be a full tang, but I mean, you could use a rat tail like this Mora. Not a bad deal. The deal with full tang is it'll give you better strength whenever you're batoning the wood, rather than the rat tail having the possibility, a greater possibility of snapping. Now let me show you some of the blades that I'm referencing. Alright, in front of you right here is a whole smorgasbord of blades, all the way from your tactical folder to your tomahawk and hatchet types. Now I'll show you what I mean by a full tang. This one right here, you can tell the blade runs all the way through the handle. That's going to be a full tang. Whereas even in the K-bar, now I'm not sure how far this rat tail goes, but what it'll do is come down, and it'll be like almost like it'll cut off and just be a small section of metal inside there to allow the handle to wrap into it. You can see right there, that square, or rectangle rather, that's the rat tail on that. Another example of a full tang right here is what I made myself out of a little file. Pretty good bushcrafting knife, but there's your full tang. Your folding saws, used for, I mean, just about anything. I mean, as far as cutting wood, not so much shaving or carving into. Tomahawks, good throwers, good all-around utility. A few different hatchets. The Mora, again, is another rat tail. And then you have the folding knife, that Benchmade over there. Some people have questions about the folding knife as far as bushcrafting goes, because I mean, let's face it, most people will have a folding knife on them in any given situation. I mean, I would hope. Not a whole lot of strength when it comes to batoning. As you can see right here, if you look in there, that blade cuts off right here. It's just a circle right in here to allow it to swivel back and forth. So if you go to batoning that blade, that right there is the only thing keeping it in. And all that pressure is going to be right there, as opposed to a full tang blade that's going to go all the way through the handle. Or even a rat tail is going to give you a little bit. Whether it's a partial rat tail, it goes halfway, or 2/3 of the way, or it's a full rat tail like the K-bar I just showed you, that goes all the way through the handle. Alright guys, we're going to go right into this Dakota fire hole or Dakota fire pit, whichever you want to call it. Basically, you have the hole that the fire is going to be in right here, that goes straight down. And I've got it about to there. Then you have this other hole over here that's going to go in at an angle. And that's going to allow all the air in. This will let you put your fire underneath the ground and give you a lot lower signature than you would in a conventional campfire type setting if you're under duress, or if you're in an egress type situation, or whatever the case may be, where you don't want your fire visible. You can put it in the ground, and I'll go ahead and get that started for you so you can see. I'll go ahead and use my flint and steel again. Alright. And you can see down there that fire does not get very high. You can adjust it as you need to pretty efficiently. And that's it. You could put your grill or whatever up here. I mean, just for showing you. I mean, demonstration purposes. Put some green sticks up here or whatever the case is. If you have a metal grill or something, you know, you could put that off to the side of a hammock or an emergency blanket or whatever you have, and regulate your body heat if you need to. Alright guys, this is Dawn from Thunderbird Outdoor Adventures again. Subscribe to our page. Once again, our classes are for free. All we ask is you subscribe to our page and give us some views. Email us at thunderbirdoutdoors@gmail.com and we'll get you hooked up with the class. Thank you.